Yes.
We are live.
Hello, and welcome to Ballhawk Blab, the first and only video podcast made by Ballhawks, inspired by Hall & Oates. Today is a very special day because it's the first ever Ballhawk Blab. Yeah, and we have also a very special guest, Angel. Angel.
Hi, everybody.
So, here on the first...
And not only is it the very first Ballhawk Blab, it's also the first annual Blabby Awards.
That is right. And if you are unfamiliar with what a Blabby is, I am going to cover up the winner of the Blabby, but give you a sneak peek at what it looks like. Oh, very nice. It's golden. It's real gold. Whoa.
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 Oh. Yeah, so MLB players, suck it. You guys got the golden gloves. We got golden balls.
Much more valuable.
So, David, how many Blabbies do we have?
Tonight we're going to be giving
Ready to give
away
away.
11, and actually one category is a duo, so there'll be actually 12 Blabbies handed out today.
Excellent. And would you like to kick it off? We're going to have Angel in the background giving his reactions, and I'm guessing that he might be surprised by some of these, upset by others, and just downright agreeable on the rest. So, David.
All right, so without
off.
further ado, for the 2016 Blabby Awards, the first award category is Celebrity Ballhawk. In the postseason, we saw a lot of celebrities in the stands. The first nominee is none other than Chicago Cubs fan Bill Murray. The second nominee is none other than Charlie Wild Thing Sheen. And the third nominee is from the University of Michigan, Jim Harbaugh. So, Angel, any thoughts on any leaders in that category?
Was that for me?
That was for Angel. Any thoughts on the nominees?
Three excellent choices to pick from. I would. The front runner right now would have to be Charlie Sheen, in my opinion.
Ooh.
Tony?
You know, I think this is a really close one. And I know the winner because we should back up just 1 minute. How are these awards decided?
You and I just chose them.
Yeah, that's right. We have all the power. So I think that Bill Murray would be a really big name right now, but that leaves one guy out. So who's the winner?
So the winner in the category Celebrity Ballhawk is none other than University of Michigan's own Jim Harbaugh.
Woo!
I mean, how can you not pick him? He brings a glove to the game.
That's so true. And I know that that's kind of a big no-no amongst like dude bros for whatever reason. Don't bring a glove to the game. But let's be honest, what we do is so awesome that millionaires also want to do it. And they have no shame. They sit front row. They even have their wife go, probably to have another ticket so that he knows that one person's not going to get in his way. So he increases chances.
Oh, and according to him, he's caught about 20 home run balls also. So, I mean, not only is he there with a glove, no, he's raking in home run catches also. So
wow.
We'll get that Blabby out to the University of Michigan football offices here first thing in the morning.
All right, number 2.
Our second category is facial hair of the year. And again, we've had several great nominees. We've had Dennis Mora from Miami. We've had Doug Hakey from Washington, Baltimore area. And we've also had Ballhawk Sean from Milwaukee. Tony, thoughts on those nominees?
Well, if I knew more about this technology that is at hand, I would be able to put up a photo of the winner whenever you announced it, but I can't. To me personally, I think that Ballhawk Sean's, he's, you know, I don't know that he would describe himself as a hipster, but that facial hair is very much like in style, and you can tell that he's not just doing it to like be in style. It fits him. Ballhawk Sean, much love for Minnesota. How about you, Angel?
Hey, with that facial hair, you can pretty much do anything. I mean, catch home run balls, hell, perfect for him.
When can we expect you to have like some massive facial hair that's just going to be basically award winning?
Hopefully in a few years, because obviously
it looks like you got a little bit of stash working right now, so you're well on your way.
We're getting there.
Yeah, just keep trying. It's better than anything that I can do. So. No, I was gonna look at Cole, but no, he's not there yet. I don't think.
No.
Keep working, Cole.
And Larry.
All right. And Larry too. So without further ado, the winner of the 2016 Blabby for Facial Hair of the Year, Dennis Mora from Miami.
Woo!
Job, Dennis. It takes a lot of work to grow that chin mane that you have going on, or that facial mane, and it's just growing bigger and bigger throughout the year. So, we're really proud of you here at Ballhawk Lab.
And I think this is a great choice because if you look at his face, it's so good that it just looks like it's almost like a tattoo or painted on. It is just like, you don't see any skin through it. Mine, really, really crappy. You can see right through it. And this is like over a month. And it looks like his is like overnight just painted on. Well done, Dennis.
It's very Jose Bautista-esque.
Very true.
It's a Blabby of the evening. We're going to go to Celebration of the Year. I only have two nominees. Actually, I think we can have a third one. First nominee is myself for my home run catch of Freddie Freeman's home run ball. Wasn't very exuberant, just more matter of fact. So again, here at Ballhawk Blab, we can nominate ourselves and choose ourselves for any awards that we deem suitable. We also have Zach Hampel for all of his 11 home run catches this year. He's always putting on a great celebration. And we also have Ballhawk Sean out of Miami and his dab, his Cam Newton-inspired dab. So, Angel, have you been running around Houston just dabbing it up around town?
As of late, not, but I will admit during the season after Ballhawk Sean, I was inspired, and will admit I did it during batting practice.
Do you have a special move that you would want to do, Angel, that might not be a dab, but like you've been working on?
Not quite. That's still in the works. But
what about a crotch chop?
What?
A crotch chop.
A cross chop. Oh, I would take any suggestions.
No. I thought that might be a good one. Tony, do you have any celebratory moves that you like to celebrate?
I'm a nerdy white guy.
Yeah, so am I. So my celebration was that's as celebratory as I'm going to get there.
Very true.
So without any more yammering here. Our 2016 celebration of the year, Blabby, goes to Milwaukee's very own Ballhawk Sean.
Woo!
Congratulations, Sean.
Go Midwest.
Yeah, I mean, who else has been on TV catching a home run ball on the fly and then dabbing? I don't think there's any out there.
And I think he even said that some of the guys have acknowledged his dab and saw it after the game too and thought that it was pretty cool. So when you can catch the attention of players and kind of a home run is special enough, but when you can get it noticed for something after it leaves the field of play, well done, Sean.
All right, Tony, you have our next awards.
I do. And this next one, here it is. Ooh, let's go to Angel quick. Hold that up, Angel.
What do we got? Oh,
there it is.
Strike pose.
That's pretty.
Full extension. Sponsored by Toyota, with the Toyota logo under him.
Yeah. He definitely needs a few grand.
Or at least like a Highlander or something, or Prius.
Yeah. Yeah. So award number 4 is called the nicest pair of balls of the year. And Angel, before I get into it, what do you think that means?
Oh my. I'm hoping that this is an award for best 2 catches of the year, back to back.
That would be very good, but it is not. The good news. Oh man. The good news is that it's not what David is showing. Although it is kind of like what's David showing, because it's the best picture taken with 1 or more baseballs in that picture. So it's posing for a picture with all of your collection, all of your haul for the day.
I was mistaken.
And there's 2 big kings, in my opinion. The first of which we all know because he's the king of balls, Zach Hampel. I mean, who better than a guy that fits? He really loves to put a lot of balls in his hands. I'm surprised that he hasn't put any balls in his mouth or anywhere else for any photos, but so be it. And actually, let's throw that out there. If you're watching this, Zach, the next challenge that we're giving you is to put 2 balls in your mouth and take a picture. If you do that, you will win the 2017 award, because unfortunately, the winner of this award this year is not you. It is Nick Batters, straight out of Oakland and now out of Arizona. So Nick, congratulations. We looked at your photos, and not only do you do it during the year, but you keep on doing it in Arizona. So well done, and keep it up.
Got the best balls out there.
Yeah, you have the nicest pair of balls. So if you want to put that on your resume, feel free.
2016 Blabby Award winner for nicest balls.
Yes. All right. Now, this is the big one. I was going to save this for last, but we even have bigger awards than this. Unfortunately, this one, you still only get 1 Blabby, but there are 2 people that are going to take this home, which makes sense because it's the feud of the year.
There's a lot of hate out there at times. Maybe not hate. That's a little strong.
No, I think that there's a lot of good discussions. It's almost like politics. It was kind of like we have our own.
We said we weren't going to go there. We're not.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to say like presidential politics. We didn't go there.
Okay.
It's at like local politics where you're slinging some mud, but you're really best friends.
Yeah. Like a school board or like the city council.
Yeah. So, and we have it kind of between 3 here. The first one is going to be Nate, and Eric. Eric, I know you're watching right now, so that means you have your name in the running, but you'd have to split it with Nate. The next one,
You have to split the ball in half.
Oh no. Whoa.
Or actually, what we're gonna do, we're posting something at the end of this. There's something even better. The next one is actually Nate and Cole. Those two have gone back and forth a few times. No, sorry. It was Eric and Cole.
Cole?
No, Eric and Larry.
Cole?
Eric and Larry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. I don't know who this Cole person is.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That was Cole.
Cole.
So sorry. So we have Eric and Nate, and then we have Eric and Larry, and then lastly, I was right. It is Cole and Nate. All three of them kind of get in this weird like three-way Twitter war sometimes and go off on their own tangents. So Angel, who do you have?
Oh my. My prediction for this award would probably have to be Nate and Eric Abneri. They went to blows, honestly. I still remember. I honestly do not remember what they were arguing about. Probably something very childish. I will say that. Friendly jab at them. But yeah.
David?
No, it's very hard for me. I like all of the issues that come up on Ballhawk Talk. I like the little disagreements and arguments that they have on there with the viewers at times. So it's going to be tough for me to choose between all of them. But no, I'd have to go with Larry and Eric there.
Well, that's the good news, is that you are correct. It is Larry and Eric. And I've been getting some messages from Eric right now. I think that all of the feuds are good, and I don't think that they would ever get to anything where like there's super deep-seated hate. But we also do really like a good Twitter feud, whether or not it's deep. I chose this one personally, and I think David chose this too because it's the most recent one, and it's just fun, and had fun with your big cities, and Chicago versus New York, that'll never get old. There it is.
Yeah.
Larry and Eric.
Let's not take it to fisticuffs at any time. Shall you all happen to cross paths, or maybe just some yelling? If you want to throw a baseball at somebody, that might be all right also.
Yeah. All right. And then the last one before I switch it back over to my co-host is I looked at mygameballs.com and tried to find, instead of the Excellence Award, which will be later on basically our Sons podcast. Sons
not our sister show.
Yeah, it's not our sisters because we are older than them. So really they are our sons, even though they came first in the podcast game.
They were both males too, so.
Yeah. So those big awards are going to be handed out for the best Ballhawks, but I wanted to find out which one was the most average Ballhawk. So I looked at games, balls, average, and
you looked at their balls?
Competition factor.
Yeah,
I looked at their balls. I measured them. And between those four categories, it had enough where I could do some statistical relevance. And I'm going to throw it over to Angel. Who do you think is the most average Ballhawk there is?
Out of everybody?
Out of everyone.
Out of everybody.
Sorry, actually, out of everyone that caught and logged a ball in 2016.
Oh, most average.
Not like Johnny come lately who just shows up at one game, gets a ball, and calls it a day.
Most average Ballhawk.
I will give you a clue. Their name has already been said in this show.
Most average Ballhawk. I would give that to my friend Larry. Average. Not over the top, not
Your average everyday Larry.
Yeah, your average everyday Larry Larson.
Oh, he was close, but he was only number 9.
Ooh, you're less than average, Larry. Sorry.
Can we go with the reversal of the top 3? Do you have that there, Tony?
I don't have it right here, but I can tell you the number 2 and then the number 1. So number 2, I know that you're watching out there. Number 2 is Eric. Congratulations. You get the silver Blabby, but you don't get the gold. Because one of your feuds takes home the gold. The most average Ballhawk is Nate Doubler. Boom. So congrats, Nate. You won that award. It's
the most
basically
average
like Ballhawk of the Year, but Ballhawk average.
The most mediocre Ballhawk.
Congrats on the
patriotic.
We celebrate mediocrity here at Ballhawk Lab.
That we do. All right, number 7.
All right, moving on to, and this is a very new award from the standpoint of that this is our first show.
Yeah.
So
there's not a lot of choices.
No, there's not. Actually, there aren't any choices. So our guest of the year goes to none other than Angel Arroyo. So congratulations, Arrow, guest of the year.
Woo! Let's go.
I mean, he adds, out of all the guests that we've had, he adds so much to the show with great commentary. He dressed up for the occasion as well, just like us for this, this award banquet ceremony that we're holding tonight. So they just don't get
Angel,
any better than
this. You want to give?
What's that?
Any words that Angel wants to give?
I'm honored. Obviously, I know I've been the best guest on y'all's show so far. I mean, there's been no other competitors. I mean, nobody has come close to me. So, thank you, guys.
You were supposed to choose, too, really. I mean, you were up against some stiff competition. Like, there was you.
Was this the easiest award that you've ever won, Angel?
And there was nobody.
This is probably the easiest award that I've won. All I had to do was show up, and I win.
Yep. And you did that. We appreciate you. So much so that I'm not wearing any pants. Woo! All right. So, number 8. Congrats again, Angel. Number 8. Ballhawk's best friend of the year. We did get some really good entries, and I think that we're going to have basically a stockpile for years to come. But I'm going to be incredibly self-centered on this one. And I'm going to give it to someone who I love dearly.
Thank you, Tony.
You are my best friend. Hall & Oates, baby. I'm giving it to Evelyn. We had a lot of good submissions, and I think that I'm going to make some additional awards because I think that there's a lot of good puppies out there that deserve it. Including yours, Angel. But this is where I would show the picture of me and Evie right by Wrigley Field. Thank you, Angel, for having a photo of her up. But unfortunately, I don't have that one ready. I have it on my At the Gates podcast. But, I mean, what dog goes to Wrigley and doesn't win an award? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe some like service dogs, but
yeah, that's true.
But they have to go. They don't have a choice.
So, Angel, do you want to give a shout out to your Molly?
Shout out to Molly. She's in my backyard. I know she's. And congrats, Evelyn. Probably a good luck charm, probably, to the Cubbies.
Is Evelyn there, or is she busy humping a pillow again?
I have her in the back room because my setup right now would be one that she could destroy. But I don't think that she's humping anything right now, so that's good news. And if you're listening, Abneries, hump, hump, hump. My dog is humping. This is especially weird because last time you heard about how I was created, so I apologize.
Got a stern talking to.
The next award, number 9 out of 11, is Ballhawk injury of the year.
Ooh.
We had some good submissions, but there was one guy who stood head and shoulders above the rest. The severity was decent because there was some blood, but it was also the frequency. He just seems like a klutz and a bozo out there. I think we should get him some pads, and it is our very own David Welch.
Thank you. Now, I know that there are some people who do wear, shin padding and guards, but now I almost get a little bit of pleasure out of, running my legs into things and cutting myself. Yeah. So yeah, we have shin cuts and deep bruises. I pretty much destroyed my hand earlier this year, so if it's what I need to do to sacrifice my body to earn a Blabbie, I'm more than willing to do it again next year.
Ooh, Angel showing it. That was good.
Yeah. So watch out for seat backs and puddles of water.
And really, you're just doing it out of the generosity of your heart, too, because that's how you donate blood, right?
It is. And no, with Turner Field closing this year, I really wanted to leave part of me behind. Now, if I can bleed all over everything and leave part of my hand behind, I'm willing to do that.
And that's a better bodily fluid than other fluids you could have left behind.
That's true.
David left his mark on Turner Field.
I did do that as well. I will never say where or how.
We're getting close to the end. Number 10, David.
Number 10. Number 10, it's sort of like our friendliest fan award because it shows that this person is a friend of all living things. Everything with a face has feelings. Even some things without faces have feelings also. So our 2016 Blabbie for Vegan Ballhawk of the Year goes to our very own Tony Voda. Congratulations, Tony.
I love you guys. Oh, this is a surprise. Oh, I don't even know what to think.
Tony,
wow.
I know there's a lot of stiff competition out there for Vegan Ballhawk of the Year, but congratulations, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Angel, any
there
words?
are no Ballhawks that could. I'm at a loss for words.
Angel, how do you feel about our last two awards?
I feel like our last two awards have been very fair and very, very loving. I'll say that.
Excellent. All right. And then the last one, I think we're going to try to introduce it together. I'll pose the question of what it is, and then my co-host is going to give us the answer of who it is. So, since there are dozens, maybe even millions of different ways of getting your Ballhawk news, it's fair to say that there's a lot of outlets, a lot of shows, a lot of podcasts, a lot of different media out there. And this last award is probably the most coveted and is probably going to be like the Pulitzer. It's amazing. It's heavy. So without further ado, let's introduce it. It is the Ballhawk show or podcast of the year for 2016. And David, who do we have?
Our nominees in this category is At the Gates, audio version, hosted by Tony Voda. We also have our sister, brother, little son show, Ballhawk Talk. And we also have there's the lovely Larry and Eric. Or sorry, Colette. I was still thinking back to the awards.
You just renewed that Eric Cole rivalry. Oh man.
And of course, I mean, looking at all the the choices out there, so it came down between two choices, really. And third place goes to our little brother's show, Ballhawk Talk. So the choice came down between At the Gates, which is a great, great show, because not only is it Ballhawk centered, Tony goes out and does
For you.
interviews from WNBA games while bowling, and yeah, the WNBA there. But we couldn't pass up the opportunity again to award ourselves another award for Ballhawk Podcast of the Year for Ballhawk Blab.
Woo! We did it.
Congratulations to us. We've put in so much time and effort that we couldn't help but just award ourselves again.
Yeah. And really, this has been like months in the making. We're not joking when we say that it was actually kind of forged by Hall & Oates, because I should have introduced myself. I'm Tony Oates.
And I'm David Hall. Yeah, I'm David Hall.
He's David Hall. It happened. How did it even happen? It was a few months ago when we were talking, I think, to like the Ballhawk Talk guys. Oh yeah.
Look at those fine fellas.
And it was, it somehow Hall & Oates came out of it, and
I think we just started relating Hall & Oates songs to feelings that you have while ball hawking.
That's true.
Like
and
sometimes
then it just kind of spiraled out.
Yeah, sometimes there might be a kid that you could probably get a ball, but no, sometimes you just can't go for that. No. Oh.
Oh, wow.
And,
and sometimes those private eyes are watching you.
Yeah, and then judging you. And every now and then, there might be some rich girls that you kind of feel embarrassed a little bit. And it's like, hey, rich girl. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, and I just hope that these fine people that are watching will always watch us, because I don't want them to lose that loving feeling.
No.
Everyone's probably thinking, what the hell are you guys talking about? But that kind of leads us into our segue into show number 2. This show is going to be mainly about baseball and ball hawking, but obviously there's going to be times when that just doesn't work because there's nothing going on. So we're also going to be talking about some hockey, because even though he lives down in the Atlanta area, David does enjoy some hockey, as do I in the Great North. And then lastly, we're going to be talking about music, especially 80s music, but really any music that comes up. So David, am I fair to say that those are the topics, and what else can
they are? And then we might have other surprises thrown in there at times. It might be a little bit sketch comedy show at times. Now I know we already have some ideas in the works to that just go outside of ball hawking also. So we'll do a lot here at Ballhawk Blab.
And in the future, you might have a way that we can actually record one together if things work out in the winter. And then maybe if I get down there to see the new digs in Atlanta, the new stadium, we could do another from down there. Is that maybe safe to say and throw out?
Oh, it's definitely in the works. I mean, I'm already scouting locations to get this put together, and I've seen some samples of what we're trying to do, and I think it would be a great thing to pull off.
And lastly, before we go, I just want to mention that we couldn't be here without actually the Ballhawk Talk boys. They're really awesome, and we're not trying to steal their thunder.
Larry and Eric, is that their name? It's Larry and Eric.
Larry and Eric. We didn't want to piss all over Larry and Eric, especially Eric, because he probably put that show together more than Larry. But this is more a compliment to their show, and it's more of a lead-in. We know that they're the ratings guys, but we just wanted to lead in and hopefully get some of the older audience, because we're older dudes. We're here. We have a different perspective, and we're kind of ridiculous. We're both wearing shorts and a jacket, so that tells you what kind of chill we are. And then also, before we go, how about we go over to Angel, because he has a guitar out.
Ballhawk Blab may include special guest performances as well. Idea?
Yeah. What do you got?
Well, this is a guitar, obviously, Tony.
Well, what do you want to play?
Guitar.
Huh?
What do you want to play?
What are you going to do with that guitar? Hold it?
Yeah, pretty much.
They might strum it.
You know, I have
Play a
fast
G
fingers,
chord.
I have fast fingers, you know.
Yeah.
The fastest fingers in Texas.
So you're saying you're not Eric Clapton, you don't have slow hands?
Exactly. Pretty much.
Okay. Do you want to play us a song as we exit out?
I'll just start playing random chords.
Yeah.
I like me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
David, anything else to say before we get kicked off and go into Ballhawk talk?
I don't think so. I think, no, this is episode 1 of many. And I'll really look forward to putting together more of these shows.
Excellent. So with that said, let's leave with a little bit of a song, and everyone have a great night.
140 days to opening day.
Woo! How about spring training? Less than 100, right?
Don't know that one. Probably right near it.
This is Ballhawk Blab signing off. Keep it real, everyone. And we love you.